Hey guys and gals, Todd here with Great Escape Farms. I am standing in front of a Kousa Dogwood, also known just as a Kousa Dogwood tree, and it is starting to drop the fruit. I've done previous videos and posts on how to make different things with the fruit and all, so I am not going to do that today. What I am going to do is I'm going to harvest the fruit as it's falling here, and I'm gonna bag it up and take it back to the farm, and I'm gonna get the seeds out and actually propagate and grow the Kousa Dogwood via seed. So this is the take for today. I'd say a little over a 1 gallon bag here. Sorry my head's cut off there, but I think it's more important that you see what I'm doing. And let me move this out of the way. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the Kousa fruit, and I'm just going to split it open and try to find the seeds in there. And some of them don't have seeds. Hopefully I find some. And as luck would have it, this one didn't have any seeds in it. So we'll move on to another. And this is one of the weird fruits that actually produces fruit, even if it doesn't produce seed or cross-pollinate. So here is a little seed. Okay, so we only had a couple of seeds here that were viable. There's a couple here that are, I think, immature, and these bigger ones here, they should be viable, and they need to be cleaned up. So what I do in order to do that is I put them in some water and get a new paper towel, and I don't know if I can tilt this enough without it going, but you can see they sink to the bottom. Rinse them off, and it just looks like a little pea there. So I'm going to go ahead and finish washing these up, lay them out here, and then I'll give you a close-up of what I have. And I ended up left with 9 seeds. So these 4 over here, I'm pretty sure they are viable and will sprout. These guys are likely immature and won't sprout, but we'll give them a try anyhow. It doesn't hurt to give them a try. And then we're actually okay, the next step is to stratify. So what we're going to do is wrap these up in a paper towel here. I'm going to dip them in a little bit of water, and I'm going to squeeze them. Not too hard, but just so I get like one more drop out, and then we will put it in a plastic bag here labeled as Kousa Dogwood, and we will put it in the refrigerator. And I put today's date, we're at the end of August 2021. So we will put it in the refrigerator for 90 to 120 days, and then we will pull it out and plant them. I found another tree that I knew was cross-pollinating. Across these 2 fruit right here, I got 19 seeds, so almost 10 per, and I still have another 5 fruit here to go through, so although that one's small. Okay, and this is what we're putting back into Stratify. So the ones that are a little bit darker, these are the ones I picked in August. This is the end of October, so the ones that are a little bit lighter are October. I will fold this over. This is slightly wet the way that I did before. And we've added October 2021, which is when I added the latest seeds, and we are sealed up and ready to go back to the refrigerator. Today is February 11th, 2022, and the Kousa Dogwoods are out of stratification. I removed the paper towel that was in there, and I created a label for it. I have a pot here with potting soil. And I'm just going to dump seeds right on top of the soil here. And spread them out. And I will put about a 1/2 inch of soil on top. Just lightly tap it down. I will take this over to the office and put it in the office, and I'll water it there. And the office is kept at 62 degrees, so these should sprout. And I don't know how many will sprout or which ones, so for right now I'm just putting them all in one pot to save time as well as resources, potting soil. And however many sprout, I'll let them grow out about a month, month and a half, maybe 2 months, and then I'll split them up and put them in their own separate pots, and they should do just fine. We are just over a week in, and we have our first Kousa up, And I had a mouse in here digging around, pulling some of the seeds out. I don't think it messed with this too bad, but some of the other ones, it just ravaged the seeds. And so I started this process without getting a video of it, but I am potting these up. These are the Kousa Dogwood, and quite a few have rooted out on me here, and I am transplanting them individually into pots here. Let me pluck one out here and just show you. So that's what we got right now. There's not a whole lot going on with it. It's not huge, but I will plant it up to about where the tip of my thumbnail is there, and water it and keep it in the sun and let it go from there. By the way, this is March 10th. So I had 17 plants that I individually potted up. So we are potting the Kousa Dogwoods up to larger pots now. They're starting to get stressed by being in such small pots. So we take them from this, we fill up a gallon pot so that the Kousa sits on top, and we want to level around it with the potting soil, just up level with it so it looks like this. And we don't want to go any higher and bury the stalk here, because that will cause issues with the Kousa. Okay, it is September 15th. We are over a year into this, and this is how much our dogwoods grew. So quite sizable, and I'm sure next year I'll go ahead and do some trimming on this, trim some of the lower branches, try to have one main branch coming up. But we are looking real good on these dogwoods, and I have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, it looks like 7 of them made it. I had a couple losses. I forgot to water a few times and stress them out, so had some self-inflicted issues this summer, but for the most part, these guys are looking very, very good. I would like to thank you for tuning in and spending time with me. If you have any questions, thoughts, or comments, please go ahead and comment below, and have a wonderful day.